What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Reviews. Tonight we're going to be doing a blind beer battle between the Shiner Light Blonde and the Outlaw Mile High Light. I didn't know if I had that the correct way. So the reason why I'm doing this is because last week when I did the Shiner Light versus the Natural Light, I kind of came to the conclusion that this tastes very similar to this. There's like some nutmeg, vanilla, some type of note in there that I couldn't quite distinguish that I get in both of these beers. So I thought it might be an interesting challenge to pin them up against each other and do a blind beer battle. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing tonight. As always, we have two glasses. One glass has tape, one does not. The one with the tape is going to be the control group, which is going to be the Shiner Light. And the other glass with no label will be the Outlaw Mile High Light. So let's go ahead and pour these up. This is a 16-ounce can. This is a 12 fluid ounce bottle, so I'm going to have to be careful of how I pour these. Let's pour this one up. It doesn't matter how I pour this one because it's not going to form much of a head whatsoever. And I have full confidence in that. And that head will probably be dissipated by the time I finish pouring the next beer. Because for some reason, it just does not retain a head. I don't know why I put that in the trash. I'm going to need that. Especially if it wins. Which I'm not sure. We're about to find out. I'm going to pour this one very gently because I don't want to produce a head. Because when I'm doing blind beer battles, I don't want to feel that that one has a head, the other one doesn't, immediately giving it away which beer is which. Tab was in the way a little bit. Now, I do believe that these beers do look different. That's why we're doing this blind. Just about there. Any minute now. A little more. Now, I can smell this one as I pour it. Just a little more, just a drop. There we go. All right, so we have both beers. Yes, you can definitely see the difference there. This one is hazy and this one is crystal clear. But like I said, I noticed that they both had similar flavor notes. So what we're going to do is, there's gnats. I've been dealing with gnats for weeks. I don't know about you guys, but gnats here, ridiculous. Been trying to get rid of them. Have not found that solution yet. As always, we're going to spin these things around, keep my eyes closed. We're going to mix them all up, taste each beer, see which beer we think is which, and which one we prefer. I don't know why I always say we. It's just what I do. All right, and let's mix them up, mix them up, mix them up, mix them up, mix them up. To you beer reviewers out there, fellow beer reviewers, do you ever, like, are unable to think of what to talk about while you're doing this process in your beer battles? Because I'm someone that literally does not know a thing to say when I do this. And I just came to the conclusion. I just came to the realization that I didn't even really need to put a label on anything because they both look completely different. I would have found out which one was which just by looking. Anyway, let's go with beer number one tonight. Cheers. Really good flavor. It has that vanilla, nutmeg, something, clove. I don't know what I'm tasting. It might be a little bit of all three, but it has that. But it also has a decent amount of carbonation, which is kind of already telling me something. I don't know. I'll taste beer number two first before I say anything else. Oh, yeah. So, already I kind of think I know which beer's which. And yes, they do have a similar taste profile. However, this one is much stronger over here, the beer in my right hand. And I always hate when these beer battles come out and they kind of end so quickly. The beer battle's not ending. It's just, let's go ahead and reveal which beer is which. This is the Outlaw Mile High Light. This is the Shiner Light Blonde. And I'm correct. Now, the reason that it was so simple and easy is because this one has a lot more flavor to it. Now, with that being said, now we got to figure out which one I think is the best. Out of these two, they both have different things going for them. This one has a slightly heavier mouthfeel, and I just realized that I forgot to mention the ABV on these beers. If I can find the ABV on the can. Interesting. I could have swore that they actually had... There it is, 4.2. I knew it was on there somewhere. Both of these beers are coming in at 4.2% ABV. I forgot to mention that earlier. Back to what I was saying. The head on the Outlaw Mile High Light is a slightly heavier. Not saying that it's a heavy mouthfeel, but it's heavier than the Shiner. There's also a bit more carbonation with this one. Shiner Light Blonde. Lighter mouthfeel, still got a decent amount of carbonation. Just not as much as the Outlaw Mile High Light. Now, this is really all going to come down to a taste preference. However, I'm the one doing the beer battle, so I guess I have to come to what I prefer over the other. A little bit of lacing here on the Outlaw. Both of these beers are tasty. They both have something going for them. This one having more flavor, heavier body. This one having more of a crisp, easy drinking, sessionable quality to it. So with that being said, excuse me. With that being said, I'm going to try them one more time. I know you guys are probably expecting me to give you the winner, but I gotta try them one more time first. That's a damn good beer. And for $1, for a 16-ounce can, $1 exactly at Walmart. Yeah, it's a good price. I've made my decision. The Outlaw Mile High Light wins it. And we're going to pour the rest in. I don't know why I slid it all the way over there. So the Mile High Light Mile High Light beer, it says. I call it Outlaw Mile High Light. I'm not going to add the beer in the description. But that's it. That's the winner. So Shiner Light has lost 2 beer battles in a row. Not saying it's a bad beer. It's just lost to the ones I put it up against. You're probably going to go look back and be like, how did Natural Light beat Shiner Light? I just think it's a crisper, easier to drink, sessionable beer. And this one might be a little bit more sessionable than this one, but it makes up for it in flavor. This is a very fantastic beer in my opinion. So that's your winner, the Outlaw Mile High Light. If you guys want me to pin this up against other light beers, let me know in the comment section below. Or if you guys have any suggestions on anything that you would like me to try in the future, leave that in the comment section below as well. And I will do my best to try to find it and give it a review. So as always, until next time, cheers and thanks for watching.